We are going through exercise 17e, and in this video we'll be answering question 5, which says assume that dv dt equals this for t is greater than 1, and that v equals 9 when t equals 3. For a, what we need to do is find v in terms of t. So what we have to recognize here is that this is our derivative, and in order to answer this, we're going to have to undo the differentiation. So in other words, we're going to be performing anti-differentiation. And anti-differentiation is the same thing as performing an indefinite integration. So that means we're going to write that out. And remember, we're going to put dt here because we're integrating with respect to t. So let us now figure out what this is going to be, knowing that our answer is going to be vt. So that means we're going to get t cubed over 3 minus t squared over 2 plus c. Please don't forget to plus the c's, it's very important. Okay, we're not done yet because we don't want this c here. We want to figure out what c is going to be, and in order to do that, we're going to have to sub in a point. Now, the question has given us that information, but it's a bit cryptic. It's told us that v equals 9 when t equals 3. So what this means right here, what this means is that we have the point 3, 9. Now, don't get confused as to which of these comes first. We know that 3 comes first because it's v in terms of t. So that's how we know the 3 is the first coordinate. So let's now sub this in and see if we can solve for c. Okay, so that means we're going to get v3, which is going to be equal to 3 cubed over 3 minus 3 squared over 2 plus c, and that is going to be equal to 9. Okay, let us do some solving. So what we are going to end up with is 1,000, because 10 cubed is 1,000, over 3. Sorry, wow, that's embarrassing. That's going to be 3 cubed is 27. I'm getting ahead of myself. 3 cubed is 27 over 3 minus 3 squared is 9 over 2 plus c equals 9. This is going to end up being 9 because 27 divided by 3 is 9 minus 9 over 2 plus c equals 9. Let's keep on going. I can now subtract 9 from both sides, which is going to leave me with minus 9 over 2 plus c equals 0. Then what I'm going to do is plus this to both sides. So I'm going to get, therefore, c is equal to 9 over 2. So that means now I can come up to what I solved before. Command C, Command V. This c is going to be 9 over 2. Let me put this there. And that is our answer to A. Now, let's do B, which says calculate the value of V when t equals 10. Okay, so what that means is we're taking this right here, so command, bring this down. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to let t equal 10. So if you wanted to, we could, now let me write it out again. I won't be lazy. So it's going to be V10 is equal to 10 cubed over 3 minus 10 squared over 2 plus 9 over 2. Scroll down. 10 cubed is 1,000. There it is. Over 3 minus 10 squared is 100 over 2 plus 9 over 2. Let's deal with things which have the same denominator. So I have 100 over 2 plus 9 over 2, so it's negative 100 over 2. So it's going to be 1,000 over 3. So I have negative 100 plus 9, which is going to be negative 91 over 2. All right, and now this is where things get a little bit yuck, because what we're going to have to do is give these common denominators in order to subtract them. So I'm going to times this by 2, and times this by 2, and I'm going to times this by 3, and this by 3. So by doing that, what I'm going to wind up with is a denominator of 6. 1,000 times 2 is 2,000. And 91 times 3 is 273. And now I just need to perform this subtraction in order to get my answer. And my answer is going to be 1727 over 6. That is going to be my answer for when t is equal to 10. So quite a disgusting number there. I was expecting something far nicer, but there you go. That is how you answer this question. Hopefully you found this video helpful if you got stuck along the way, and I will see you in the next video.